From Gateway High School, it's time for WPIAL High School Boys Basketball action here on the WMBS Facebook page. Tonight, the 4-2 Laurel Highlands Mustangs, who sit at 0-1 in Section 1 5A play, travel to Gateway to take on the 1-1 Gateway Gators. Brian Morozek along with Steve Suprick. We have Carl Childs behind the camera in our Facebook Live video feed. Our pregame show, as always, being brought to you by the Sprouse Insurance Group and insurance agent David Hughes. They'll get you ready for the game. They're located at 217 West Main Street in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-9812 for the Sprouse Insurance Group. And Steve, a little bit of a late start for us tonight. The girls' game that was played here between Fox Chapel and Gateway ran a little bit long. In fact, it just wrapped up right now. We'll be tipping in about 20 minutes tonight.
Yep, the girls, I guess the JV game was in an auxiliary gym, so we didn't get to see that. So we were treated to some spirited action from Fox Chapel and Gateway and girls varsity basketball. And so looking forward to tonight. The Mustangs have looked pretty good so far this year. I think they've, probably a little better than maybe people would have expected. And coming in at 4-2, but 0-1 in the section, playing against a good Gateway Gators team tonight. So it should be a good test for see how they stack up against some of the better teams.
Yeah, you look at the Mustangs. They lost their conference opening game to McKeesport on Friday, 54-52. Unfortunately, in the John Smith era here at Laurel Highlands, the Mustangs, more often than not, have been on the losing side of a lot of close games.
Yeah, well, they, it's tough. You got experience of some of the players that, just it makes it difficult to maybe finish at the end of the game, but I've been impressed with the way they, the last game against Waynesburg, I thought they looked terrific. And they've been pretty solid so far this year, though. So hopefully they can learn how to, like you said, finish some of these close games.
We saw Sevi Vecchiola go down in that game against Waynesburg last Tuesday. He did not play Friday against McKeesport. Won't play again tonight. Out with a knee injury. Has an MRI scheduled later this week, and they're going to turn to the freshman Damon Revac to get the start in his second straight game.
Yeah, he's been pretty good. Freshman, a little bit raw, but really nice player for a freshman, and 6'5", and he he can play outside. He can play around the basket. I'm sure they're going to want him to get down low and use some of that height, because looking over at Gateway warming up, they've got looks like some pretty talented and some big, tall leapers. So they're going to need all the height they can get down low.
And the Gators, surprisingly, Steve, have played only 2 games all year. They lost to York Suburban in their opener on November the 29th. You might remember that school. It's the same school that knocked Laurel Highlands out of the PIAA playoffs after the Mustangs won their first WPIAL championship back in 2020. That game played at Greensburg-Salem High School. I think you were recovering, Steve, from some knee surgery and missed that contest. And then the Gators went 12 days without playing a game before downing Greater Latrobe in their conference opener on Thursday.
Yeah, like I said, they've, Gators they look pretty athletic, and a lot of people think they're probably one of the favorites to win in this section. And, a couple of really good players. You got Von Veres is averaging 25 a game, but he's not the best player, right? You got Mikkel Bruce McCroman. He's a 6'6" senior guard, averaging 16 points and 11 rebounds a game. And he is going to be a handful for these Mustangs tonight.
And that win over Greater Latrobe, Steve, looking pretty good, unless Billy really is messed up on the scoreboard tonight. Looking at our Mausers Tire Center scoreboard, Greater Latrobe up 20-2 on Uniontown early on. That game, you can actually listen to it on the radio. We have the live video stream up on the WMBS YouTube page as well. But Uniontown down early now, 20-4. The Red Raiders just hit a pair of free throws, but still they're off to a tough start at home. Hopefully they can rally back against Greater Latrobe. But certainly the Mustangs will have their eyes on, as you said, Steve, Viveris and Bruce McCrummon tonight. Gateway, a pretty deep team. They use an 8-man rotation, and they're expected to be one of the favorites in the conference this season.
Yeah, expected to be, and you just never know, what can happen during a game. Like we always say, there's only one ball. So if they get the Mustangs come out and can hit some shots and play some pretty solid defense, they might be able to hang in this game, but we'll see what happens.
We're about 15 minutes away from tipping it off tonight. We'll take a quick break and be back with more in our Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show, getting you ready for the Laurel Highlands Mustangs and the Gateway Gators from Monroeville, Pennsylvania, here on the WMBS Facebook page.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valet. Just call to schedule your next service appointment and we'll come pick up your car, then drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
The UPMC Rehabilitation Institute on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are proud residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and more. Experienced therapists providing quality rehabilitation close to home. Convenient hours, accessible location, all major insurances accepted. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access. 724-437-7500.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sproul's Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to sproulsinsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
When you need notary services, trust the best. Sandy Howell Notary Services, back-to-back gold medal winner for Best Notary in Fayette County. They're here for you with extended hours to fit your schedule. Sandy Howell's also the 2025 gold medal winner for Best Title Company. Open Monday through Friday, 10 to 8:30, and Saturdays, 9 to 5. Call 724-564-8955 today for Sandy Howell Notary Services, where excellence is signed and sealed.
WMBS high school basketball coverage is proudly sponsored by the law firm of Goodwin Como. Voted Fayette County's best attorney, Benjamin F. Goodwin, and the award-winning Goodwin Como team have been trusted by your friends and neighbors for nearly 2 decades. From estate planning and administration to personal injury, workers' compensation, property matters, family law, and criminal defense, they deliver dedicated, personalized representation when it matters most. With 2 convenient offices in Uniontown and Bell Vernon, visit GoodwinComo.com or call them at 724-438-1616 for your free initial consultation. Goodwin Como, righting wrongs, securing justice.
Prime Rozak and Steve Superick back here at Gateway High School, waiting the tip-off tonight between the Gateway Gators and the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. We'll tip it off in about 12 minutes. And, Steve, you look at this Gateway program, it seems like year in and year out, they're certainly a playoff contender. Unfortunately for the Gators, they lost in the first round of the playoffs to Moon last year, but they've had some great recent playoff success. They were in the 5A semis in both 2022 and 2023, had some runs in the state playoffs as well, and a lot of recent history between these two schools. Remember, Gateway upset Laurel Highlands in the PIAA quarterfinals in the spring of 2022 at Robert Morris. But it was Laurel Highlands that picked up a 59-56 home win over the Gators back in 2023. They also played a year later in a non-conference game won by the Gators. We mentioned 2 close games between the schools decided by 3 and 4 points respectively a season ago.
Yeah, they're good. It's going to be exciting to see. I mean, every year, Brian, you look at the history, and it kind of shows a mark of how the program has played over the years. But every year is different, as you know. The kids graduate, move on, and so it's just going to be a lot of fun, really, to see. I'm watching them warm up, and they look like they're pretty athletic, don't they?
Yes, they do. And Laurel Highlands trying to take that next step in their program as well. Again, the 3rd year for John Smith. Certainly a little bit of a setback with Vecchiola out of the lineup, but a great opportunity here for Damon Revac tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be a really big opportunity for him, and he's going to have to step up. Welcome to varsity basketball real quickly tonight. And he's had some minutes already, some big minutes, but nothing like tonight. I think this is going to be a really a test to see how he handles things.
Taking a look at our high school scoreboard, being brought to you by Mauser's Tire Center. Need tread this winter. Don't let the weather slow you down. Visit Mauser's Tire today. And Steve, I'm still shocked. Greater Latrobe now up 31-6 over Uniontown. That game just started the second quarter back in Uniontown, and just a shocker.
Yeah, that
Uniontown played last night, competitive overtime game, fell to a very good Bell Vernon team that won a WPIAL championship a year ago in 4A, and I don't know if it's coming off the overtime loss last night. Maybe they don't have their feet in front of them, and it looks like, just looking at the video feed, Uniontown has picked up a technical foul as well, and Greater Latrobe shooting some technical free throws. So Uniontown, who picked up a conference win on Friday on the road in York Run against Albert Gallatin, down 25 points at home here to Greater Latrobe tonight. And again, you could watch that game. It's on the WNBS YouTube page, also on the radio. And our game will be on the radio as soon as that game wraps up tonight as well. Along with our broadcast being here on the WNBS Facebook page, also on the South Union Township Sports Network, being brought to you there by Smith Lewis Chess CPAs in Uniontown, Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law, the Sprouse Insurance Group, and insurance agent David Hughes, SWGI specialist, now part of U.S. Digestive Health, the UPMC Rehabilitation Institute, and physical therapist Jim Burns, United Bank, and South Union Township supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott. Take a quick timeout and be back with the starting lineups for Gateway and Laurel Highlands here on the WNBS Facebook page.
In a world of big corporations and interpersonal experiences, there's something truly special about family-owned businesses. For over 70 years, the Mike Kelly Automotive family has been serving the community with integrity, honesty, and a commitment to putting families first. And we're not stopping anytime soon. Our commitment to excellent sales and service remains stronger than ever. Visit us today and experience the Mike Kelly Automotive difference. Because when you buy from us, you buy from family.
The T-Berry Law Office and attorney Vincent M. T-Berry specialize in criminal defense, wills and estates, family law, and personal injury. The T-Berry Law Office is located at 84 East Main Street, across the street from the Fayette County Courthouse in Uniontown. When you need to consult an attorney, make your first call to attorney Vincent M. T-Berry and the T-Berry Law Office. It'll be the only call you need to make. Phone 724-430-0300 or visit their website at tberrylawoffice.com. The T-Berry Law Office. Small town, big results.
It's a new day at WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital, and we're bringing a new level of quality health care to our community. From primary care to specialty services, our team has always put patients first. And now, thanks to our merger with WVU Medicine, our commitment to patient-centered care has grown even stronger. With new resources, a growing staff, and advanced technology, our team is here to provide you with top-quality care when it matters most. Discover the new Uniontown Hospital and see how we've grown.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years' experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com, and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry.
The North Union Township Recreation Center and supervisors Rob Tupta, Kurt Matthews, and Ron Landman are proud sponsors of the Laurel Highlands High School basketball team. The North Union Rec Center wishes the Mustangs and the Lady Mustangs the best of luck this season. For information on North Union Township Rec Center volleyball, basketball, and soccer leagues, please phone 724-438-7350 or visit their website at northunionreccenter.com. Find more snuggle time this winter and be prepared for the cold with the help of First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. With a home improvement loan, a home equity loan, or home equity line of credit, you can finally upgrade that old furnace, take care of that leaking roof, or replace those outdated floors. Keep the cold out and the warm and cozy in your home this winter. Visit a loan officer today or apply online at ffgc.bank. First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 458729. Prime Rozak, Steve Suberg back here at Gateway High School. The Gateway Gators hosting the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. Boys High School basketball action here on the WNBS Facebook page. Steve now ready for our starting lineups, being brought to you by SWGI Specialist, now U.S. Digestive Health at Uniontown. A different name, but the same team providing the same exceptional digestive care to our communities. Wishing the best of luck to our Fayette County team. Steve, take it away.
Okay, for the Gators coming in tonight, like we said, 1-1 overall, all 1-0 in section play. Starting at forward, a 6-foot senior, number 0, Amaya Nichols. At guard, a 5'11 senior, 25 points a game, Jax Vivaris. At forward, a 6'3 junior, number 10, Martin Howard. At guard, a 6'6" senior, number 12, averaging 16 points a game, number 12, Mikkel Bruce McCroman. And at guard / forward, 8.5 points a game, a 6'1 senior, number 13, Jacob Chris Settles. For the Mustangs, coming in 4-2 overall, 0-1 in section play. Starting tonight at guard, a 6'2 senior, 11.5 a game, number 1, Luke Martin. At guard, a 5'10 junior, 15.6 a game, number 5, Caden Smith. At guard, a 6' junior, 10.5 points a game, number 10, Jude Pacrone. Getting a start tonight, a freshman, 6'4", 2.5 points a game, number 15, Damon Revac. And at forward center, a 6'2 junior, 8.5 points a game, number 35, Tyrone Burton.
Our live video stream tonight, courtesy of State Farm agent Lauren Yohman and Zen's Construction Warehouse. 4-2, Laurel Highlands taking on 1-1 Gateway. And again on our Mauser's Tire scoreboard back in Uniontown tonight, middle of the second quarter. Greater Latrobe up 32-11 over Uniontown. We'll see if the Red Raiders have a comeback in them tonight. And hopefully Laurel Highlands can keep it close here with a very talented Gateway team tonight.
Let's hope so. Let's, we didn't drive up here to watch a blowout, right? We're hoping for some excitement, and I know people are tuning in all around and hoping to see some good high school basketball. Let's hope both teams put on a good show.
We'll be back with the national anthem and the opening tip-off. The Laurel Highlands Mustangs at Gateway taking on the Gators from Monroeville, Pennsylvania, here on the WMBS Facebook page.
It's a new day at WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital, and we're bringing a new level of quality health care to our community. From primary care to specialty services, our team has always put patients first. And now, thanks to our merger with WVU Medicine, our commitment to patient-centered care has grown even stronger. With new resources, a growing staff, and advanced technology, our team is here to provide you with top-quality care when it matters most. Discover the new Uniontown Hospital and see how we've grown.
Hello, this is Gary Frankhauser of the law firm of Davis & Davis. One of the most important investments that one can make is the purchase of their home. We at Davis & Davis have vast experience in handling all aspects of these transactions, including the review of contracts, the title examinations, and finalizing all aspects of the closing process to make sure our clients have a smooth and hassle-free experience. If you'd like our help in these transactions, please contact us at Davis & Davis, 724-437-2799.
Uniontown Dental Associates, led by Doctors Jonathan Krisner, Jennifer Haar, Jocelyn Belitsky, and Dr. Kareem Shahama, offers a full range of dental services. Same-day crowns are a convenient solution for those needing immediate care, and one of the many services they offer. Whether you need clear aligners to discreetly straighten teeth, a permanent fix for missing teeth with implants or restorative options, they have you covered. Visit them at 7829 National Pike or phone 724-438-0241 to schedule your appointment. Experience top quality care with a personal touch. Uniontown Dental Associates, where your smile is their priority.
This is Dr. Fraser Stokes of U.S. Digestive Health in Uniontown. Doctors Calabrese, Hoppy, Lorenz, and I want to wish the very best to all our local hoops teams this season and remind everyone that our team of board-certified specialists are highly committed to provide the highest quality of care for any and all gastrointestinal and liver problems. Call us at 724-437-7677.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valet. Just call to schedule your next service appointment and we'll come pick up your car, then drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
Prime Rozak, Steve Superk back here at Gateway High School, just about set to go. The Gateway Gators taking on the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. And Steve, it's certainly been a new trend this year, and you see the Mustangs wearing those warm-ups tonight that kind of look like the old Harlem Globetrotter days.
Yeah, they look like those bright and white and red candy stripes with a little blue down the middle, kind of the old, like Indiana used to wear those for years, and the Globetrotters, and pretty festive look.
It's kind of like anything that's old is new again, right?
Yeah, retro.
Yes, very retro. They actually have a pretty cool intro here. Of course, the Mustangs started for their home games. They turned the lights out and put a little spotlight on for a little pregame ceremony. They're going to do the same thing here tonight at Gateway High School. But before they do that, we'll pause for the national anthem.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask you all to please rise. And gentlemen, please remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
So just about set to go, the Laurel Highlands Mustangs and the Gateway Gators from Monroeville, Pennsylvania. Brian Morozak along with Steve Suprick here tonight. Carl Childs behind the camera on our Facebook Live video feed. Again, to recap the starters on the Laurel Highlands side: Luke Martin, Caden Smith, Jude Packrone, Damon Revac, just his second start of the season, and Tyrone Burton. Nehemiah Nichols, Jax Viveris, Martin Howard, Mikkel Bruce McCrummen, and Jacob Chris Settles on the Gateway side. I see a familiar face down there, Steve, as far as one of our officials.
Yeah, Mike Gaffney. He's does a lot of games.
Now they're going to turn out the lights here at Gateway to introduce the Gators starters. Of course, the Mustangs in their away blues with red numbers and white trim. Their bench across the court to our left. The Gateway Gators in the home whites with gold numbers and black trim, and their bench across the court to our right. This certainly has become a new trend as well. Stay with the lights out, the spotlight on. A lot of the schools seem to be doing it these days.
Yeah, it's a pretty nice festive look. Almost gives it like a big game college or even an NBA feel. Pretty cool.
Again, a little bit of a late start for us here tonight. They had a girls game that was originally scheduled for yesterday but postponed between Fox Chapel and Gateway, and that game went a little bit long. So we're tipping off only about 15 minutes late. Steve, not too bad here at 7:45.
No.
For the Laurel Highlands Mustangs and the Gateway Gators this evening. Yeah, last check on our Mauser's Tires scoreboard. Greater Latrobe up 41-16 over Uniontown. That game just before halftime. So the Mustangs out on the court. Laurel Highlands will work left to right as we describe it. Here in the opening quarter, Damon Revac to take the opening tip-off for the Mustangs. And Gateway will have Martin Howard jumping as the Gators will work right to left as we describe it. And we'll get this second Section 1 5A game for both Gateway and Laurel Highlands underway. And the Mustangs win the opening tap back to Caden Smith, who comes into the forecourt, picked up there by Viveris. Holds here on the near wing, comes near baseline. Smith drives, scoops it up. Shot won't drop, rebound tipped out and then controlled by Jax Viveris going the other way here for Gateway.
Had a wide open look for a layup, just missed it.
The Gators send it around, settles back between the circles again there to Viveris. Now far baseline, Bruce McCrummon. He lost it there to Tyrone Burton. Yep.
Yeah, Burton just took it away from him.
Burton off to a nice start this season for Laurel Highlands. There's Luke Martin back to Burton in front of the Gateway bench. And now Caden Smith here high on the left. He's watched by Viveris. Over to Martin. Another touch from Revac, and now Caden Smith again. I think the Mustangs wouldn't mind a little bit of a slower tempo game here today, Steve. And they're going to cough it up here as an errant pass gets intercepted by Jacob Chris Settles for Gateway.
Yeah, Revac just threw a bad pass in the middle. There's going to be a travel. No, actually stepped on the sideline.
Out of bounds there from Bruce McCrummon, and both of these teams trying to get their feet wet here a little bit. We mentioned kind of an odd start for Gateway this season. They had that early game Thanksgiving weekend against York Suburban, then went 12 days without playing a game, knocked off Greater Latrobe on Thursday, and then another 4 or 5 days without a game before taking on the Mustangs here today. Not a traditional way you want to start the season, as Smith has a seam here, takes it, scoop shot again, no good. And the rebound here on the near side going to Chris Settle. Smith has had a couple of good looks early. Steve just has not been able to capitalize.
Rushed it again, expecting contact, didn't get it.
In the corner, missed three there from Viveris, and Uniontown the rebound. Luke Martin coming back. Martin driving, put it off the glass and in. And our opening 2 points of the game go to Laurel Highlands and Luke Martin as the Mustangs strike first. 6:22 left here in the opening quarter. Nichols down with a little double team coming there on Howard. Back to Nichols, kicking it out far side. That's Bruce McCrummon draining the three. Bruce McCrummon on this young season came in averaging a double-double, 16 points and 11 rebounds a game, and has drained three there as Gateway up 3-2 over Laurel Highlands. 2 minutes in, and allows the Gators to get into their full-court press. As Caden Smith works out of his own zone. Caden trying to send it off in front of the Gateway bench. Nice save there, pack throw, and then a travel called on the freshman Damon Revac. And that's a big welcome to section varsity basketball, Steve.
Yeah, just was going to make a pass and just drug his foot just a fraction. It really was almost like a senior player with a little more pedigree might not have got that call against him, if you know what I mean. That was a tough one.
Revac got pulled out of the game. Malachi Tabovoya now checking in here for Laurel Highlands. Gateway with the basketball, leading Laurel Highlands here early at 3-2. 5:30 left here in the opening quarter. Bruce McCrummon, high feed going cross court near side to Jacob Chris Settles, who puts it up high in the lane. Missed on the first shot attempt, got it back. Missed on the putback, third attempt on the possession for the Gators. Namiah Nichols gets fouled on his putback attempt. Shot attempt no good. He'll have 2 free throws upcoming here for Gateway. They call that on Tabovoya, his first, team first. And Namiah Nichols, who came in averaging 5 points a game for the Gators. Don't have any free throw numbers on them. Will miss the first of 2 free throws. Gateway, a new head coach this year in Vern Benson. He's a former assistant here at Gateway. Second of 2 free throws now for Nichols. On the way in short out the front of the rim. And both of these teams, Steve, off to a little bit of a slow start tonight. The Mustangs turn it over again. Miscommunication there between Martin and Smith.
They handed it right to Smith, and Smith just let it go out of his hands out of bounds. Smith is letting Martin know he didn't like the pass, but I don't know.
Now, Laurel Highlands making some uncharacteristic mistakes here early on. Nichols back in the corner, 3 ball on the way, Viveris rattling out. And Caden Smith the rebound there for the Mustangs. Caden back across, kick in the corner there to Packrone. Back to Burton, trying to back his way in. Handing back off to Martin, who drives and got swatted there by Bruce McCrummon.
They're big and athletic. Not much going on there. If they're gonna drive in there like that, they got to try to draw contact and get some fouls.
It's going to be tough going against the Gateway bigs. Smith back in the corner, resets there on the elbow. Back to Luke Martin again up top. Caden again, deep 3 from the far side off the mark. And the ball tipped out of bounds back over to Gateway. A little bit of a slow start there for Caden and the Mustangs. 3-2 Gateway lead, 4:40 left here in the opening quarter. Bruce McCrummon a drain 3 and Luke Martin a 2. Only points up on the scoreboard so far in this one. Nichols up top to Viveris. Viveris driving, handing off to Howard out in front, slipped through his hands. Able to clean it up there, and Namiah Nichols for a quick 2. So Nichols enters the scoring column, and Gateway leads Laurel Highlands 5-2. And the Mustangs, a little miscommunication in the backcourt again. Bruce McCrummon says thank you very much. He'll lay it up and in, and Laurel Highlands take an early timeout. 4:11 left here in the first. Gateway up 7-2 over the Mustangs. And we're back in a moment here on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night.
In a world of big corporations and interpersonal experiences, there's something truly special about family-owned businesses. For over 70 years, the Mike Kelly Automotive family has been serving the community with integrity, honesty, and a commitment to putting families first. And we're not stopping anytime soon. Our commitment to excellent sales and service remains stronger than ever. Visit us today and experience the Mike Kelly Automotive difference. Because when you buy from us, you buy from family.
Brian Brozak, Steve Suprick back here at Gateway High School. That's just a 30-second timeout. So the Mustangs will get it back. Luca Martin will trigger it in. Laurel Highlands down 5 here at the 4:11 mark of the opening quarter. And Martin will bounce it in to Damon Revac, who's back in there for the Mustangs. Back to Martin, brings it across. Now Luke resets here in the Gateway zone. Bruce McCrummon fronting him as Martin works to his left. Pivots off to Revac again here on the near wing. Revac watched by Viveris. And now Caden Smith a touch. Caden with Kofi Geike watching him. Geike just checked into the game, and now Revac on the inside. Shot with the left hand won't drop. Revac gets his own rebound. Resets to Smith. 3-ball near wing, no good. Ball still loose underneath and controlled underneath there for Gateway by Ali on Lowry. And the Gators miss a shot attempt there. Mustangs get a rebound, and we're going to get a foul posted here on Gateway, Steve. Beyond Viveris is first.
It's the first foul on the Gators.
Jonathan Ward.
Luke Martin will trigger it in here for Laurel Highlands. So the Mustangs with the basketball back down 5 at 7-2. 3:20 left here in the opening quarter.
Pretty rough start for the Mustangs. They just look like they're just a little overmatched athletically, don't they?
Yes, Burton left of the lane. Resetting to Packrone. Packrone 3 up top off the front of the rim, no good. Look out here, Bruce McCrummon. Showtime! Slams it in with a right hand. Bruce McCrummon. You can see why he's getting a lot of looks, Steve.
Yep.
Good looking player for Gateway. Gators go up 9-2, force another turnover. This time it's Geike. Down to Bruce McCrummon, resets, and he'll get the basket to go and one. Bruce McCrummon has 9 of the 11 for Gateway. Here in the opening 5 minutes is an 11-2 lead for the Gators over the Mustangs. 2:49 left here in the opening quarter.
Number 1, Kofi.
Well, they're just having trouble getting the ball across half court, and when they do, they're passing up some good shots and taking some poor shots, and they're just struggling right now.
Bruce McCrummon makes the free throw. It's 12-2. Gateway over Laurel Highlands. 2:45 left here in the first. Laurel Highlands trying to settle down a little bit as Caden Smith brings it across. That was close to an over and back.
Yeah.
Does get it across there to Packrone, and now Caden again. Don't want to take those chances there at midcourt. And Packrone and Smith continue to play catch here on the perimeter. Packrone has it now. He'll fire a 3. Mustangs need it. Not going to get it here. Rebound pulled back by Allion Lowry and ruled out of bounds here on the near side break for the Mustangs. Last touch going out there by Jonathan Ward. It'll be Laurel Highlands basketball. And Martin will work it in here to Caden Smith. Caden has a seam. Little ball fake, goes inside and gets blocked but fouled there by Bruce McCrummon. That'll be his first, team second. We'll be in the act and send Caden Smith to the free throw line here for Laurel Highlands.
Well, he's going to have trouble going in there against those big athletic kids, but at least he drew a foul that time.
Actually called it, Steve, on Kofi Geike, not on Bruce McCrummon. So Smith will shoot 2 as Geike picks up his first off the Gateway bench. First of 2 free throws from Caden, no good. Remember, you go back to last Tuesday, Steve. The Mustangs did not miss a free throws at 17 of 17 at the foul line. Didn't shoot free throws that well against McKee Sports. And now Smith misses the first of the night here for Laurel Highlands. Different ball game, though, on these tough conference games on the road. Smith, though, makes the second, his first point of the night. Laurel Highlands down 12-3. As Geeky back across here for Gateway, barking out of play. Near wing to Jonathan Ward. Baseline, Bruce McCrummon. Watched there by the freshman Revac. Gateway going around the horn. There to Geeky again. Now Bruce McCrummon works to his right. Geeky on the far wing. Watched there by Smith. Now comes inside to Allion Lowry. Back out to Geeky for three. A miss there. Rebound tapped out. Controlled again by Jonathan Ward. Gateway getting those second chance opportunities tonight, Steve.
Yeah, they're just quicker to the ball, more athletic.
Viveris on it now. Back to Geeky again up top. In the corner, Bruce McCrummon coming near baseline, floats it up off the side of the rim, no good. Burton had the rebound, lost it, and once again, Bruce McCrummon finds it and puts it up and in. So Bruce McCrummon has 12 of the 14 for the Gators. Gateway a 14-3 lead over Laurel Highlands, final 75 seconds of this opening quarter. Smith off to Packrone. Packrone right of the lane. Floater up on the way. No good up the back iron. Rebound tipped around, deflected out of bounds. Will be Gateway basketball.
Number 15, Khalid Harper, and 13, Chris Settles.
A couple of changes in again for Gateway.
Right, I got him with 9 points, actually.
Bruce McCrummon?
Yeah.
Who do you have the other three on then?
Martin Howard hit a three.
Oh, I had that as Bruce McCrummon. We'll have to double check that. And actually, the scoreboard does not have the points up right now. We'll double check that here at the end of one. There's a foul posted on Geeky again. That'll be his second.
37-13 now. Latrobe all over Uniontown.
41-21, Steve.
Oh.
You're a little behind there.
Oh, I'm behind.
Yeah, they're actually starting the third quarter right now at 41-21. Packrone has it up top. Over to Caden Smith. He's double team. Bounces back off to Packrone to his left to Luke Martin. From the far elbow, Martin misses there on a jumper. And Gateway with the rebound. Brought down by Chris Settles. Forward here to Allion Lowry. And Gateway coughs it up. Caden Smith going the other way for Laurel Highlands. Caden up top, works here in the near wing. Caden driving, little scoop shot attempt, and Caden draws the foul.
Well, that's about the best chance they're going to get. Or if they get an open look three, they got to take it. He passed up on a couple of them earlier, but I think, the only way you're going to get in this game is if you're going to have to make some deep shots and get some threes and get back in it.
Khalid Harper entering for the first time on the Gateway side. And Caden Smith at the free throw line drains the first of two here. So the Mustangs just 4 points in this game. 2 made free throws from Smith and a made field goal from Luke Martin. And now Smith for a second of 2 free throws. Up on the way and good. So Caden Smith, 3 opening quarter points, and the Mustangs find themselves down 9 at 14-5. 15 seconds left here in this opening quarter. Gateway likely holding here for the last shot. It'll be Chris Settles in front of the Mustang bench. Down to 5 seconds left. Jonathan Ward with it. Back up top. 3 balls short there from Viveris. And the ball will come over to the near boundary line as time expires after 1. With Gateway leading Laurel Highlands 14-5. We're back with the 2nd and 60 here on the CR Prada Group High School Sports Night.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valet. Just call to schedule your next service appointment and we'll come pick up your car, then drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
Do you need a fast, friendly notary service that is open in the evening? Sandy Howell Notary Services is here for you, offering new PA and West Virginia plates and ready to assist with your vehicle, boat, motorcycle, and ATV registrations and transfers, plate renewals, and more. Serving Fayette County and all surrounding areas. Open weekdays from 10 to 8:30 and Saturdays from 9 to 5. Sandy Howell Notary Services, Dry Knob Road, Smithfield. Call 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
Prime Rosex, Steve Subrick back here at Gateway High School. Start of the second quarter, all Gators early on, leading Laurel Highlands 14-5. It'll be Gateway basketball to start the second quarter as they work right to left as we describe it. And Steve, the scoreboard agrees with me. Mikkel Bruce McCrummon with 12 so far, and Namiah Nichols with 2.
All right.
Those are the only points for the Gators in this game. Mustangs led by Caden Smith with 3. Luke Martin has 2. And the Gators will try to settle it and set it up again here with Bruce McCrummon working here between the circles in the Mustang zone. On the near side to Jacob Chris settles. He's watched by Packrone. Up top to Nichols. It's been a slower paced game on both sides so far. A lot of half-court action. That should have been a walk. Not called there on Viveris, but he stripped to the basketball nonetheless. And Caden Smith going the other way for Laurel Highlands. Handoff, Burton, far block. He'll get the basket to go. And one. And boy, Laurel Highlands needed that, Steve. A basket from Tyrone Burton. And tack on the foul in the process. Just like that, Laurel Highlands back to within 7. Down 14-7.
That's the first time I think he's taken even attempted at a shot. They called that foul on Howard?
Yes, correct. His first. Now Tyrone Burton trying to cap off the three-point play with a made free throw. It's good. Burton came in 73% from the foul line. 14-8. Mustangs just down 6 and a running clock back in Uniontown tonight, Steve. Greater Latrobe up 52-21 on Uniontown, middle of the third quarter. Did not expect to see that coming into the night. And that ball deflected out of bounds. They're going to rule that off of Gateway and out. And a little life here for the Mustangs. They're getting the basketball back down 6 with 6:59 left before halftime. Packrone up top.
Half-court trapping, extending some pressure, giving the Mustangs a little bit of stress.
Well, Martin's going to get an open look here for 3. It's off the mark. Great rebound there from Revac. Needs to hang on. Got too deep. Tries to reset and turns it over. Bruce McCrummon coming back here on Smith. Bruce McCrummon got a little bit too wide there and missed on a little floater left of the lane.
Well, why didn't he just go straight to the basket and force Smith to foul him?
And Martin comes back for the Mustangs. A miss there on the drive. Ball knocked loose, but saved there by Martin Howard for Gateway. A lot of missed opportunities tonight on both sides. Not sure if it's both teams being cold or just great defense out there, Steve. However you want to look at it. There's Namiah Nichols.
It warmed up today from the last couple days, didn't it?
Timeout here from the Gateway bench. So we'll take it as well. 6:05 left before halftime, 14-8. Gateway leading Laurel Highlands. Are back in a moment here on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night. Office and Attorney Vincent M. T-Berry specialize in criminal defense, wills and estates, family law, and personal injury. The T-Berry Law Office is located at 84 East Main Street, across the street from the Fayette County Courthouse in Uniontown. When you need to consult an attorney, make your first call to Attorney Vincent M. T-Berry and the T-Berry Law Office. It'll be the only call you need to make. Phone 724-430-0300 or visit their website at tberrylawoffice.com. The T-Berry Law Office. Small town, big results. The North Union Township Recreation Center and supervisors Rob Tupta, Kurt Matthews, and Ron Landman are proud sponsors of the Laurel Highlands High School basketball team. The North Union Rec Center wishes the Mustangs and the Lady Mustangs the best of luck this season. For information on North Union Township Rec Center volleyball, basketball, and soccer leagues, please phone 724-438-7350 or visit their website at northunionreccenter.com. Back here at Gateway High School after the Gators timeout as head coach Vern Benson trying to settle things down after a little mini run here for the Mustangs as Laurel Highlands back to within 6. Gators set it up there with Viveris. Back near side of Jacob Chris settles. Good defense there from the freshman Revac. They'll go down low again there with Howard. Back out to Chris Settles. He misses there on a 3, but a putback. Score it there, Steve, underneath for Namiah Nichols.
Yeah, that was just a missed shot there that hit off the side of the rim, and it took a great bounce for the Gators.
Look out here, Aaron pass. Bruce McCrummon coming back, and Smith probably good foul there to prevent an easy 2 from Bruce McCrummon. He'll make Mikkel earn it here at the free throw line. Just the first personal on Caden Smith. And Bruce McCrummon will shoot 2 here for Gateway. First of 2 free throws on the way, but short out the front of the rim. Bruce McCrummon made his only free throw attempt so far of the game on an and one. Prior to that miss. Lafayette Callaway seeing his first action of the night. Second of 2 free throws, good there for Bruce McCrummon to give him 13. In fact, he scored 13 of the 17 so far for the Gators. Gateway leads 17-8. 5:11 left before halftime. Here's Caden Smith coming on the far side. Bounce pass on the inside. Burton, he repositions, comes near block, and lays it up and in. So Tyrone Burton playing well, Steve. 5 here in the second quarter. Mustangs back to within 7, down 17-10. As Bruce McCrummon again in the corner for 3, and he hits it again. Bruce McCrummon, second made 3 of the game. He has 16 points. He scored 16 of their 20 now, and the Gators have doubled up the Mustangs at 20-10. Packroan in trouble, trying to get out of it. Stripped there by Bruce McCrummon. Forward to Jacob Chris Settles, who's over the near line and out. So the Mustangs get the basketball back.
Timeout, Mustangs.
Laurel Highlands will take a timeout. So take a timeout as well. 20-10, Gateway leading Laurel Highlands here on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night.
WMBS high school basketball coverage is proudly sponsored by the law firm of Goodwin Como. Voted Fayette County's best attorney, Benjamin F. Goodwin, and the award-winning Goodwin Como team have been trusted by your friends and neighbors for nearly 2 decades. From estate planning and administration to personal injury, workers' compensation, property matters, family law, and criminal defense, they deliver dedicated, personalized representation when it matters most. With 2 convenient offices in Uniontown and Bell Vernon, visit GoodwinComo.com or call them at 724-438-1616 for your free initial consultation. Goodwin Como, righting wrongs, securing justice.
Prime Rosek, Steve Suberg back here, Gateway High School, 4:34 left before halftime. Gateway leading Laurel Highlands by a score of 20-10 back in Uniontown tonight. Late third quarter running clock. Greater Latrobe up 57-33 over Uniontown. Caden Smith will work here out of his own zone.
Burton has all 5 points for the Mustangs in the second quarter.
Now Caden Smith, 3 up top, in and out. Long rebound going there to Jax Viveris of Gateway. Viveris back into the Mustang zone. Over to Nehemiah Nichols. Viveris again. Bruce McCrummon. Far corner 3. Good. Nothing but the bottom of the net there. Jonathan Ward. His first points of the game come from outside the 3-point arc and put Gateway up 13 over Laurel Highlands at 23-10 as we go under 4 minutes left here in the second quarter. Caden Smith got knocked down on a jumper that was no good and no foul was called. And Gateway finds the loose basketball again. Nichols over to Ward, back to Nichols. Good ball movement on the far side now, Viveris. Ward again, and Bruce McCrummon coming near wing and in. Will kick it back in the corner to Ward, whose 3 balls an air ball, but kept alive by Nichols here on the near side, fronted by Martin. Goes back up top again to Jonathan Ward. And out again to Nichols. Viveris now directing traffic. Playing catch there with Bruce McCrummon down to 3:22 left before halftime. Gateway the basketball in a 13-point lead over Laurel Highlands. Jonathan Ward playing catch there with Viveris. Viveris came in averaging 25 a game. He's yet to score. Bruce McCrummon's been having a show. A little hop step handoff out in front. And Amaya Mickles with another basket there for Gateway. Nichols now with 6.
It's a warning. They tapped the ball after a basket.
So the warning issued. Laurel Highlands will trigger it back in.
Number 5, Alian Lowry is in.
And Alian Lowry back in on the Gateway side.
Well, they looked like they were trying to inch back in it, and all of a sudden the Gators turned up the defense, didn't they?
Yes, they did. Lafayette Callaway in there for the Mustangs. Hands off to Caden Smith. Bounce pass down to Burton. Fronted there. And Burton able to float it up. A miss, trying to get his own rebound back. Callaway fumbles it out of play. It'll be Gateway basketball. Albert Gallatin also in action tonight against Penn Trafford. We'll try to get you a score update on that game as well. The Gateway back on the basketball. Jonathan Ward over to Nehemiah Nichols. High feed there to Ward. And now Nichols again. Between the circles to Viveras. 2:13 left before halftime. Viveras deep two, no good. Was Martin out of bounds when he had it? Yes, he was. He tried to throw it off of Allion Lowry, but was out of play.
Number 1, Kofi Geechee, back in.
And Geeky back in on the Gators side. Gateway with the basketball in this half-court set, leading Laurel Highlands by 15. Bruce McCrummon resetting up top again to Geeky. Near side, Jonathan Ward, and the ball will roll out of play, but last touch by the Mustangs going out.
Yeah, he tried to bounce it through some traffic and it hit one of the Mustangs on the foot.
And Jonathan Ward will trigger it back in. Jude Packrone checked out for Laurel Highlands, getting a little drink there behind the Mustang bench. As Geeky has it here on the near side, over to Nichols. Those two play catch. Geeky again, back to Ward. With 1:45 left before halftime. It's a tough night so far for both Uniontown and Laurel Highlands, with the Red Raiders down big at home. And a travel called here on Gateway, so the Mustangs will get it back. And Luke Martin will trigger it back in here for Laurel Highlands. Into Caden Smith. 1:35 left before halftime. Smith spinning his way in, repositions, floats it up and in. Caden Smith, his first field goal of the game. Steve made 3 free throws earlier as the Mustangs back to within 13 at 25-12 with 1:20 left before halftime. Geeky on the right side to Bruce McCrummon. Reset up top, Jonathan Ward. Coming near baseline, Nichols, handoff out in front, and a make there from Allion Lowry. First basket of the game for Lowry. Albert Gallatin also struggling tonight. They're down 39-21 at halftime against Penn Trafford on our out-of-town scoreboard, brought to you by Mauser's Tire Center. On the inside, Smith a drive and a miss. Caden looking for his own rebound, had it ripped away there by Geeky. Final minute of the second quarter. Nichols pulling it back out to Geeky. Near side, Jonathan Ward. Gateway might hold here for the last shot. Steve, up 15 as we approach halftime.
Yeah.
They're in no hurry right now as Nichols spins off of the Mustangs' Nick Crouch, who just entered the game. Down to 17 seconds left in the quarter. Laurel Highlands down 15. Bruce McCrummon and Geeky just playing catch. Down to 6 seconds left. And now we'll start to see a little movement here. Geeky to Bruce McCrummon, far elbow, shot at the buzzer, no good. They really didn't get a great look as time expires, but Gateway in a pretty good spot right now, up 27-12 over Laurel Highlands. Stay tuned for halftime show being brought to you by the Radcliffe Martin Law Firm. Comes your way next year on the WMBS YouTube page.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years' experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry.
In a world of big corporations and interpersonal experiences, there's something truly special about family-owned businesses. For over 70 years, the Mike Kelly Automotive family has been serving the community with integrity, honesty, and a commitment to putting families first. And we're not stopping anytime soon. Our commitment to excellent sales and service remains stronger than ever. Visit us today and experience the Mike Kelly Automotive difference. Because when you buy from us, you buy from family.
When you need notary services, trust the best. Sandy Howell Notary Services, back-to-back gold medal winner for Best Notary in Fayette County. They're here for you with extended hours to fit your schedule. Sandy Howell's also the 2025 gold medal winner for Best Title Company. Open Monday through Friday, 10 to 8:30, and Saturdays, 9 to 5. Call 724-564-8955 today for Sandy Howell Notary Services, where excellence is signed and sealed.
The North Union Township Recreation Center and supervisors Rob Tupta, Kurt Matthews, and Ron Landman are proud sponsors of the Laurel Highlands High School basketball team. The North Union Rec Center wishes the Mustangs and the Lady Mustangs the best of luck this season. For information on North Union Township Rec Center volleyball, basketball, and soccer leagues, please phone 724-438-7350 or visit their website at northunionreccenter.com.
WMBS high school basketball coverage is proudly sponsored by the law firm of Goodwin Como. Voted Fayette County's best attorney, Benjamin F. Goodwin, and the award-winning Goodwin Como team have been trusted by your friends and neighbors for nearly 2 decades. From estate planning and administration to personal injury, workers' compensation, property matters, family law, and criminal defense, they deliver dedicated, personalized representation when it matters most. With 2 convenient offices in Uniontown and Bell Vernon, visit GoodwinComo.com or call them at 724-438-1616 for your free initial consultation. Goodwin Como, righting wrongs, securing justice.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sprowls Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to sprowlsinsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
It's a new day at WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital, and we're bringing a new level of quality health care to our community. From primary care to specialty services, our team has always put patients first. And now, thanks to our merger with WVU Medicine, our commitment to patient-centered care has grown even stronger. With new resources, a growing staff, and advanced technology, our team is here to provide you with top-quality care when it matters most. Discover the new Uniontown Hospital and see how we've grown.
Prime Rosex, Dave Subrick back here at Gateway High School. Gateway a 15-point halftime lead over Laurel Highlands at 27-12. Steve, is your halftime stats. They're brought to you by First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County.
Okay, thanks, Brian. For the Mustangs, pretty light on the scoring column. Just 3 players in the scoring column for the Mustangs. Luke Martin with 2, Smith with 5, and Burton with 5. Just 12 points, 5 in the first, 7 in the second, 12 at the half. For the Gators, some pretty good scoring from a lot of different players. Nichols with 6 points, Ward with 3, Lowry with 2, and Bryce McCroman with 16 points. They had 14 in the first, 13 in the second for a 27-12 halftime lead.
We're back with another CR Barada Group High School Sports Night coming up on Friday. The Laurel Highlands Mustangs will be back at home. They'll host the Greater Latrobe Wildcats. You're again looking at our Mauser's Tire scoreboard up 69-41 right now over Uniontown. That game about to wrap up for Uniontown. They're going to have another home game as well, taking on Penn Trafford. Steve, you and I will have the Uniontown-Penn Trafford game coming up on Friday. TJ DeStefano, along with Shea Fleener, will have the Laurel Highlands game against the Greater Latrobe Wildcats. Our Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show on Friday will start at 6:15. The Uniontown game will be a 7 o'clock tip. Again, all of Uniontown's home games this year tipping at 7 o'clock. That against Penn Trafford, while the Laurel Highlands game against Greater Latrobe will tip at 7:30. The Laurel Highlands game on the WMBS Facebook page. The Uniontown game both on the radio and on YouTube on Friday night. And just like tonight, as soon as the Uniontown game is done, we'll join the Mustangs on the radio as well. So halftime here tonight, all Gateway up 27-12 over Laurel Highlands. Stay tuned, the second half coming your way next here on the WMBS Facebook page.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valet. Just call to schedule your next service appointment and we'll come pick up your car, then drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
The UPMC Rehabilitation Institute on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are proud residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and more. Experienced therapists providing quality rehabilitation close to home. Convenient hours, accessible location, all major insurances accepted. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access. 724-437-7500.
Uniontown Dental Associates, led by Doctors Jonathan Krisner, Jennifer Haar, Jocelyn Bolitsky, and Dr. Kareem Shahama, offers a full range of dental services. Same-day crowns are a convenient solution for those needing immediate care, and one of the many services they offer. Whether you need clear aligners to discreetly straighten teeth, a permanent fix for missing teeth with implants or restorative options, they have you covered. Visit them at 7829 National Pike or phone 724-438-0241 to schedule your appointment. Experience top quality care with a personal touch. Uniontown Dental Associates, where your smile is their priority.
Hello, this is Gary Frankhauser of the law firm of Davis & Davis. One of the most important investments that one can make is the purchase of their home. We at Davis & Davis have vast experience in handling all aspects of these transactions, including the review of contracts, the title examinations, and finalizing all aspects of the closing process to make sure our clients have a smooth and hassle-free experience. If you'd like our help in these transactions, please contact us at Davis & Davis, 724-437-2799.
This is Dr. Fraser Stokes of U.S. Digestive Health in Uniontown. Doctors Calabrese, Hoppy, Lorenz, and I want to wish the very best to all our local hoops teams this season and remind everyone that our team of board-certified specialists are highly committed to provide the highest quality of care for any and all gastrointestinal and liver problems. Call us at 724-437-7677.
Find more snuggle time this winter and be prepared for the cold with the help of First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. With a home improvement loan, a home equity loan, or home equity line of credit, you can finally upgrade that old furnace, take care of that leaking roof, or replace those outdated floors. Keep the cold out and the warm and cozy in your home this winter. Visit a loan officer today or apply online at ffgc.bank. First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 458729.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sprowell's Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to sprowellsinsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
Prime Rules next. Steve Superk back here at Gateway High School, just about ready to start the third quarter with the Gateway Gators leading the Laurel Highlands Mustangs by a score of 27-12 back in Uniontown tonight. The Greater Latrobe Uniontown game in the final minute of the fourth quarter with Greater Latrobe leading Uniontown 78-43. And Nick Barczyk tells me that game is now over. So we'll step aside, take a quick little time out here, and be back with the third quarter and also rejoin the folks on the radio side.
WMPS.
Hey, just us. We're ready to go. Start the third quarter.
Okay. Stand by.
With many safety features to keep their occupants safe. That's why Target Safety Solutions originated. Their state-of-the-art facility is open from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. They are currently taking new customers and accepting commercial and fleet accounts as well. Nick Patricelli and Mike Thomas are ready to provide you with fast, friendly, professional service. Call Nick at Target Safety Solutions, 724-550-4403. Back here at Gateway High School, welcome the folks in on the radio side. Start of the third quarter here, 27-12. Gateway leading Laurel Highlands, but Caden Smith heading to the free throw line here for the Mustangs. A foul posted on Jax Viveris, his second personal foul for Gateway. And Smith, who has 5 points tonight, 3 of 5 so far from the free throw line, makes his first of 2 free throws here. Check that now, 4 of 5. After that make was 3 of 4 in the first half. So 6 points for Caden Smith. Mustangs back to within 14 at 27-13. But Steve, the big story has been Mikkel Bruce McCrummon on the Gateway side. 16 points already in this game as Smith makes the second of 2 free throws.
Well, also a big story in my mind is Viveris averaging 25 points a game, and he hasn't scored yet.
It's definitely been a slower tempo game. Mustangs got down early, rallied back to within 6, but now find themselves down 13 as Gateway has the basketball, working left to right as we describe it. There's some folks standing up here in front of us as Chris Settles resets back here to Jax Viveris here between the circles. Watched there by Jude Packrone. Viveris, a little handoff back to Chris Settles. Up top to Nichols. We'll touch off there to Martin Howard. Howard's yet to score in this game as well for Gateway. Back to Bruce McCrummon. We've seen a lot of long possessions, Steve, in these half-court sets so far tonight.
Yeah, they're just feeling around the zone, trying to find an opening, but they're in no hurry.
Here's Chris Settles near elbow. Over to Bruce McCrummon. He banked that in. Is it going to count or are they going to call a foul on the floor? They're going to give him the and one. A little exaggerated continuation there, Steve, for Mikkel Bruce McCrummon to give him 18 points and increase the Gateway lead to 29-14 over Laurel Highlands. They called that foul on the Mustangs. Tyrone Burton, that'll be his first. And now Bruce McCrummon looking for his 19th point of the game. Free throw up on the way and good. So Bruce McCrummon, 19 of the 30 so far for Gateway.
This is where the Mustangs have had trouble trying to get across this half-court pressure, but they do it there.
Yeah, quick shot and a make from Luke Martin, just his second field goal of the game. Martin with 4, it's 30-16. Gateway on top by 14, and Bruce McCrummon trying to do his thing again and drains another 3 from the far wing. So Mikkel Bruce McCrummon now with 22 points in this game. He's hit 3 threes, and Gateway extends their lead now to 33-16 over the Mustangs. Caden Smith on the far side, coming far baseline, resets up top, Packrone, high arcing 3 halfway down, but spins out.
That's a good look by Packrone, just couldn't get it to fall.
Remember, Packrone had a 30-point game against Ligonier Valley a couple of weeks ago. The points have been tough to come by here tonight. 5:50 left here in the third quarter. Again, Gateway up 33-16 with the basketball, leading Laurel Highlands. Bruce McCrummon here high on the left, watched by Packrone, goes cross-court near side to Jax Viveris. Caden Smith guarding him. Viveris here on the near wing, not much happening. Back to Mikkel Bruce McCrummon up top. Far side now, coming far baseline. Trap, but getting out of it, Chris Settles. Pulling it off there to Nichols, out in front. Shot with the left hand goes down for Martin Howard. First 2 of the game for Martin Howard. And Gateway's lead now 19 over Laurel Highlands at 35-16. Packrone had it knocked away out of play. Will remain with the Mustangs here in the Gateway zone. We had a little bit of a late start tonight. They had a girls varsity game that was played here between Fox Chapel and Gateway that was originally scheduled for last night, but played here before the start of this Laurel Highlands Gateway game. We tipped off about 7:45 tonight. Deep 3, Caden Smith rattling out there. Rebound, Chris Settles. Settles came in averaging 8.5 points a game. He's yet to score. Bruce McCrummon trying to send it Settles' way. Smith had the steal, just could not hang on there, Steve.
Nope, tried to go a little too fast. Good tip and steal, but couldn't finish it.
Baseline near side, Viveris has it knocked away. But will stay Gateway basketball here in the Laurel Highlands zone with 4:36 left here in the third quarter. Brian Morozak along with Steve Super, Carl Chowns behind the camera in our Facebook Live video feed, and Nick Barczyk now back inside our Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law studios. We saw a surprise to me, Steve. Greater Latrobe Didn't get the final score, but it was a running clock in the second half. In fact, being told 82-43 the final score.
Wow.
Latrobe over Latrobe over Uniontown tonight. Here the Mustangs down 35-16 as Bruce McCrummon misses a jumper there from the far elbow. And Luke Martin with the rebound, trying to get it up there to Packroan, deflected out of play by Jacob Chris Settles. Will remain Laurel Highlands basketball here in the Gateway zone. Let's say hello to our buddy Ed Walensky from Sandy Howe Notary Services, checking out our Facebook page. And Nico Johns, who, of course, played for the Mustangs a few years back, reminds everybody that Gateway knocked Laurel Highlands out in the state quarterfinals back in 2022. Here's Caden Smith, 3-ball off the mark there, goes out of bounds back over to Gateway. That was a tough one to stomach, Steve.
Yeah.
Down at Robert Morris.
What was the final at Uniontown, 82-43?
82-43, Greater Latrobe. Uniontown now drops to 1-1 in conference play. Gateway an opportunity to get to 2-0 in the conference. They knocked off Greater Latrobe on Thursday. Lead Laurel Highlands here by 19 with 3:50 left in the third quarter. And the Gators have done a nice job trying to shorten this game up a bit as well. They'll go on the inside there. Nothing there for Allion Lowry. And on the far side, Kofi Geeku just checked into the game as the ball stripped away. And it'll be Packroan on it there for the Mustangs. Forward to Damon Revac, who got the start tonight with Sebi Vecchiola out of the lineup, but he missed on a three. Mustangs still waiting for MRI results on Sebi's knee. Of course, he went down last Tuesday against Waynesburg. Turn, a shoot, and a make for Bruce McCrummon again. He has 8 here in the third. 24 for the game. He scored 24 of the 37 for the Gators. Caden Smith draws a blocking foul coming back the other way for Laurel Highlands. Smith leads the Mustangs with 7. Only 3 Laurel Highlands players, Steve, have scored in this game. Luke Martin, Caden Smith, and Tyrone Burton.
Yeah, this game's kind of slipping away from us a little bit now, isn't it? Just too much defensive pressure. I mean, Mustangs only have 17 points now in the middle of late in the third quarter.
Caden Smith knocks down the first of 2 free throw attempts. He's now 6 of 7 from the free throw line. Mustangs, though, still down 20 at 37-17. Smith is 2nd of 2 on the way and good again. So Caden Smith with 9. Laurel Highlands down 19 at 37-18 with 3:05 left here in the third quarter. Mikel Bruce McCrummon on the far wing. Handing off there to Ward up top. Geeky misses on a 3-ball deflected out of play. Will be Laurel Highlands basketball.
Wow.
They're going to say that one off of Allion Lowry.
Well, it definitely went off of Burton, but I think instead of calling a foul, he just he gave it to the Mustangs. Coach from Gateway not pleased with that call. If it was been a closer game, he probably would have went ballistic.
Luke Martin on the far elbow between defenders, off the glass, missed shot attempt there. Foul called off the rebound. It's going to be called on the Mustangs.
It's going to call it on Burton. Just not much contact there. I think the officials realized they might have blew one there on the last trip down.
So Gateway with it back. Kofi Geeky back across, picked up there by Jude Packroan. And Kofi up top looking for operating room. Tight defense there from Packroan, but Kofi gets around him as a huge seam and just drives and scores. So Kofi, his first 2 off the bench for Gateway. And it's 39-18, Gators by 21. Revac underneath, got 2 deep, resets up top, Packroan. Back to his right again to Caden Smith. Got a 2:12 left here in the third. Laurel Highlands down 21 with a basketball. Packroan dumped down Burton, put it off the glass and in. Tyrone Burton.
He's pretty good around the basket.
He is. Certainly has been a bright spot for the Mustangs tonight, who still trail by 19, and now a travel called here on Gateway. Called there on Jacob Chris Settles.
Here comes Nichols back in.
And now you have Amaya Nichols back into the game.
Nick
Crouch.
is in.
Nick
Crouch
Crouch, yep.
coming in for Burton. I must have given him just a little breather.
Packroan will roll it in here to Caden Smith. Caden back across on the near side, will shovel off to Luke Martin, fronted there by Bruce McCrummon. Smith trying to spin his way in, lost it off the hip, ball comes free, picked up there by Jonathan Ward of Gateway. Back to Bruce McCrummon, back into the forecourt. Bruce McCrummon driving and scoring again. So Bruce McCrummon has 10 here in the third, 26 for the game.
Just too easy.
Caden Smith, deep three. Maybe caught the front of the rim. And Gateway another rebound. Ward sending it forward to Kofi. Back in the corner, Bruce McCrummon missed three. Wow. Nice little tap out there from Lowry. Trying to give Gateway a little life. A little double team coming over there on Jonathan Woods. Knocking the ball free, and Caden Smith finds it for the Mustangs. Up to Martin, touch baseline. Packrone drives and misses. Ball loose underneath. Revac battling for the rebound. It'll roll out of play and ruled off of Laurel Highlands going out.
Harper back in for the Gators.
Khalid Harper. And now on the Gateway side. Saw a little bit of time late in the second quarter. And the Mustangs, coached by John Smith in his third year at the helm. Vern Benson, first-year head coach for Gateway. But the Gators sitting pretty, trying to go to 2-0 in conference, playing 2-1 overall, leading Laurel Highlands by 21 here late in the third quarter. Kofi Geeky up top again to Allion Lowry. Nick Crouch defending, and a steal here from Caden Smith, and Smith comes back and will lay it up and in. So Caden Smith, 6 here in the third, 11 for the game. It's 41-22. Gateway in the lead. 8 seconds left in the quarter. A little hop step there from Nichols. Lost the basketball going up. Revac finds it. Mustangs need to hurry. They'll get the shot away from Packrone, but it's no good as time expires after 3. And we'll head to the fourth with Gateway leading Laurel Highlands 41-22. Back at 60 here on the CR Parada Group High School Sports Night.
The Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood is a proud supporter of local high school sports. In fact, their annual charity golf outing has contributed dozens of scholarships to Fayette County students. The Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood, wishing all of our local high school teams a great season.
The UPMC Rehabilitation Institute on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are proud residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and more. Experienced therapists providing quality rehabilitation close to home. Convenient hours, accessible location, all major insurances accepted. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access. 724-437-7500.
Brian Morozek, Steve Subrick back here at Gateway High School, where the Gateway Gators lead the Laurel Highlands Mustangs by a score of 41-22. Definitely a tough night for Fayette County basketball, and our Mausers tie our out-of-town scoreboard. Greater Latrobe knocked off Uniontown 82-43. Albert Gallatin also down at halftime to Penn Trafford. So
Brian, I got 26 points for McCrummon. Is that what you have?
Yes, including 10 in the third quarter. Gateway outscored Laurel Highlands 14-10 in that third quarter. The Mustangs leading scorer Caden Smith with 11. And Brian Morozak with Steve Super. Carl Childs behind the camera on our Facebook Live video feed, and Nick Barczyk back inside our Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law studios. Our video stream sponsors tonight, State Farm agent Lauren Yohman and Zen's Construction Warehouse.
Carl here tonight? Haven't heard a word out of that guy tonight.
He's off to our right.
He's upset about the snack bar being closed tonight.
Yes.
We didn't get our hot dogs and you didn't get your pizza.
There's nothing down there at all. You got one water. That was it out of the vending machine. Bruce McCrummon they're going to say that went off a Revac. Revac said,
wow.
Hey, clearly went off of Bruce McCrummon. Officials didn't see it that way. A tough break there for the Mustangs, starting the fourth quarter down 19 points. It's not going to do them any favors. Inbounds pass goes here to Jacob Chris Settles, and that went off the body of Nichols and out of play. And what's your famous line here, Steve?
Ball never lies.
Yes. Gonna say in the streets of New Brunswick, right? We went the whole show
here. Back in the streets of New Brunswick, New Jersey, playing with the city guys.
And there's Packrone, 3-ball air ball going right to Bruce McCrummon. I tried to use that last night as well with Tony doing the Uniontown Bell Vernon game. Bruce McCrummon back over to Settles.
Perfect example of the ball never lies.
Yes. Back high on the left again, resetting here to Jax Viveris. Watched by Caden Smith. 7:21 left here in the fourth, and finally Viveris gets into the scoring column, and he'll get a basket and one. Mustang foul posted on Tyrone Burton, his second.
Burton should have been on Revac.
I'll check that they do post. That was sitting up there from earlier, I guess.
Yeah, Revac's not even, or Burton's
you're
not
right
in
on
the game.
Free throw missed there off the front of the rim. Nick Crouch coming back for the Mustangs. Off to Packrown.
Packrown's got to take that shot. You're down.
Well, Martin's going to take it here from the far wing, but the 3 ball's an air ball. Here's it here from the Gateway crowd. And the Gators will get it back. Now they're really going after him. And Gateway out of their own zone. It's kind of a weird atmosphere here tonight. Have you noticed that as well, Steve? Had a screen and had Packrown knocked down by Martin Howard.
Feel that tomorrow.
Yes. Now Viveras coming near baseline. He'll get fouled on the drive. Shot attempt no good for Viveras. A couple of free throws upcoming, with Gateway leading Laurel Highlands 43-22. And that'll be the second now on Damon Revac, with 6:50 left in regulation. Viveras, first of 2 free throws, good. Give him 3 points, all here in the fourth quarter.
How about your Penguins lately? They've just been blowing these big leads.
Yeah,
what's going on there?
Mustangs need to come back like that tonight.
Yeah.
They're in action tonight against Edmonton. We're going to join that game in progress as soon as our game's done here. And they're down 2-1. That game in the second period.
Jari
just started the second period.
Was Jari starting for the Edmonton tonight?
I did not see that. And that last make there, Steve, you had me checking the Penguins score.
Yeah, he made it. Yep.
Missed who made it there on the Gateway side is Burton on the inside. Put it off the glass. Shot attempt no good. Gators coming back here with Chris Settles. Settles, jumper from the foul line, spinning out. Ball tied up underneath. McCrummon finds it. He'll lay it up and in. It's 28 now for Bruce McCrummon. Trying to find the basket. I missed, Steve. It was Chris Settles that got 2 earlier for the Gateway Gators.
Here comes Jonathan Ward.
And it's 47-22 Gateway, with 6:12 left here in the fourth. And Jonathan Ward will trigger it back in.
I don't know if Settles had that. That was McCrummon that had that basket, Brian.
The last one, correct. He is 28, McCrummon.
Yeah, but they had 47 points, and that would be...
Okay, I missed one when you had me looking up the Penguin score,
Yeah, no,
so I was trying to find out who had
it.
it. Nonetheless, Viveras with 5, so I'll take those points off of Settles.
Yeah, because that adds up to 49 now with what we have.
And Caden Smith back on the other side here for the Mustangs. Over to Malachi Tabovoya. High on the right now to Packrown. Lead at 27 with 5:37 to play. Packrown fighting his way in, got 2 deep. Look out here, Bruce McCrummon, bounce pass forward and laying it up and in. Jonathan Ward, 5 for Jonathan Ward. And a lead at 29. The Mustangs about to have a running clock put on them as well, just like Greater Latrobe did to Uniontown earlier on tonight. Tough night in the office for the Red Raiders and the Mustangs tonight. Caden Smith missing there in a deep 3. Burton had the rebound. They called for a travel.
Wow. Not getting any favors from these officials tonight, are they?
No.
Can't even get a free bag of range balls.
No, you can't. With 5:09 to play.
That's an inside joke. Which
yes. We'll let it go tonight.
Yeah.
Kofi bringing it back across here for Gateway. Bounce pass on the inside. Looking for Bruce McCrummon. Got deflected back. And saying thank you very much, Martin Howard, for a quick 2. Now we will have a running clock with a lead at 31 and 4:48 to play. Caden Smith right of the lane.
We'll get you that Penguin game a little earlier.
Yes.
You putting that on after this?
Yes. We'll join it in progress as soon as we wrap up here. Burton missed there on the jumper.
Well, I'll have the stats ready for you as soon as it's over.
And drive back and a quick make underneath from Jonathan Ward. Ward with 7. Who would have thought, Steve, coming into the night, that both Uniontown and Laurel Highlands would lose in 30-plus point deficits.
Well, this one you could see coming almost, but I don't think anyone saw Uniontown getting beat on their home floor to Latrobe by that many points. That was almost 40, wasn't it?
And now the Gators taking the timeout. 55-22 Gateway. 4 minutes left here in the fourth. We're back at 60 on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night.
Hey, you looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle? Well, look no more, because with over 200 vehicles, Gary's Auto Sales is the largest used car dealer in the area. Whether you want a car, a truck, or an SUV, you'll absolutely find what you're looking for at Gary's. Gary's has been in business since 1974. You can visit them online at Gary'sAutoSales.com, or you can give them a call at 724-626-8080. Gary's Auto Sales. Many miles, many smiles.
Hello, I'm attorney Jeremy Davis from the law firm of Davis & Davis. We've been helping the great people of Fayette County for over 45 years with personal injury claims. If you are hurt or injured, call our law firm for your free consultation. The insurance companies are not on your side. Call us today at 724-437-2799. Either myself or an attorney from our office will personally come out and meet with you. If you're in an accident or hurt, call us at Davis & Davis, 724-437-2799 for your free consultation. Let us fight for you.
Prime Rosek, Steve Subrick back here at Gateway High School. The Gators a 33-point lead over Laurel Highlands at 55-22. And Gateway will trigger it in here with Jonathan Ward sending it into the backcourt there to Kofi, who brings it back across. Watch there by Caden Smith. Kofi on the far elbow, little ball fake.
He's got some pretty good ball skills there.
Yes. Down to Lowry, and a foul called underneath here on Laurel Highlands. Call that in the act and send Allion Lowry to the free throw line. Malachi Tabovoya picking up his second personal. Gateway led 14-5 after one and 27-12 at halftime. You folks just joining us on the radio side. And Allion Lowry missing on the first of two free throw attempts here for Gateway. Jackson Nairn into the game. First time he's checked in, along with the older of the two Revacs, Ryan, number 12, also seeing some action tonight. Second of two free throws, no good there from Lowry. And Laurel Highlands the rebound. And it'll be Ryan Revac bringing it back across. Over to Caden Smith on the far side with Nairn setting the screen. Now a little pass down to Jackson Nairn. He gets fouled from behind by Allion Lowry. So 2 free throws upcoming here for Nairn with 3:03 left here in the fourth quarter, and Gateway up 55-22 over Laurel Highlands.
Shooting 2.
So Jackson Nairn, 1 of 2 so far this season from the free throw line. Hasn't seen a lot of varsity action, only a sophomore, makes the first of 2 free throws here. Gabe Senafani, we saw a lot of in the fall, Steve, as the Mustang starting quarterback. And after an injury to Noah Lyon, forced him into starting duty. And 2 made free throws here from Nairn. Senafani, only a freshman, certainly a bright future, not only on the football field, but on the basketball court as well. Gateway a feed down low as they've gone into their subs. A freshman, Vamir Grayson, missing on that shot attempt. Mustangs come back, and drawing the foul here, Jonah Coleman. Coleman, another good young player, only a sophomore, will have a pair of free throws here for the Mustangs.
Number 14, Rocco Moser is in.
Now Rocco Moser is in.
Luke Kavanaugh.
Rocco must be a fan favorite there as well. First of 2 free throws, no good from Jonah Coleman.
Smith finishes with 11 points. Burton finishes with 7. Give you some updated stats, Brian, as we go along here.
Second of 2 free throws, good there for Jonah Coleman. That's his first varsity point of the season. 55-25, Gateway by 30. Both of these teams have emptied their bench here in the final 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Seam underneath and a foul called. It's Grayson there wearing 24 tonight. Steve, they had a number change.
Okay.
Foul at 25, Nairn.
As Nairn called on the foul. Grayson now is first of 2. Missing there out the front of the rim. Now for his second of 2. On the way in, good. As he gets into the scoring column. 56-25. Senafani back across there for the Mustangs. Bouncing it off to Jonah Coleman in front of the Laurel Highlands bench. Was looking there for Nairn, got deflected back in Coleman's direction. So we've got under 2 minutes left in regulation. Coleman, jumper left of the lane, spins out. Offensive rebound, Nairn missed on the putback, then had it poked away. And in the corner, a 3 on the way and good for Grayson. 59-25. 1:35 to play. And even these guys off the bench playing well for the Gateway Gators. They got to rule it out of bounds underneath on the Mustangs. Luke Kavanaugh is also in here late. And 1:18 to play. A reminder, we're back Friday night, more high school basketball. Hopefully the Mustangs and the Red Raiders will fare better. Laurel Highlands back at home. They'll take on, looking here real quick on the schedule now, Steve, as I draw a blank on a steal from Jackson Nairn, and Nairn underneath will get fouled. Kind of all these games running together.
You think?
Yes. Yeah, Mustangs take on Greater Latrobe, hosting Greater Latrobe on Friday, who knocked off Uniontown tonight.
By 40.
Yeah, by 40, and Uniontown will take on Penn Trafford. Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show 6:15 on Friday night as Nairn makes the first of 2 free throws.
He's 3 for 3 from the line.
Yeah. Laurel Highlands can't like that too much, though, seeing that Greater Latrobe Uniontown score tonight, knowing that Greater Latrobe is coming back to town on Friday night. Nairn makes another free throw, so he's 4 of 4 from the free throw line. 59-27, 46 seconds left, and the Mustangs force a turnover here at midcourt. Senafani going to pull it back up top, deflected. Gabe able to get it back. Feeling a lot of pressure there over to Jonah Coleman. Coleman leaning in, put off the bottom of the glass, and Gateway finding a loose ball, but the outlet pass too far there for Khalid Harper. Had to play it back over to the Mustangs with 22 seconds left on a running clock. Stay tuned for our post-game show. Brought to you by Davis & Davis, attorneys at law, helping local people with their legal matters since 1976. Regardless of your legal problem, Davis & Davis promises you personalized, friendly hometown service. Jonah Coleman blocked there on a 3. Ball goes out of play. We'll stay with Laurel Highlands here in the Gateway zone. They stop the clock. Now they're going to run it again, and that will do it. Your final score from Monroeville tonight, 59-27. Gateway over Laurel Highlands. Back to tell you all about it right after this on WMBS, the Triple Live High School Sports Network, and Facebook Live.
Find more snuggle time this winter and be prepared for the cold with the help of First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. With a home improvement loan, a home equity loan, or home equity line of credit, you can finally upgrade that old furnace, take care of that leaking roof, or replace those outdated floors. Keep the cold out and the warm and cozy in your home this winter. Visit a loan officer today or apply online at ffgc.bank. First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 458729.
Good times and good food. It's all at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown, family owned and operated. Potter's has been a staple in the Uniontown community since 1950. So get out of the house and make your next night out at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown. Call them up at 724-438-9835. That's 724-438-9835. Or visit Potter's on Facebook. We'll see you at Potter's.
Ready to update your home? Find what you need at Zen's Construction Warehouse. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff will be happy to help you the old-fashioned way. Zen's is open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, Saturday and Sunday, 10 to 2. 485 Walnut Hill Road in Continental. Zen's Construction Warehouse, 724-366-8274. Or visit Zen's Construction Warehouse's Facebook page.
Zen's Construction Warehouse, our surplus, your savings.
Uniontown Dental Associates, led by Doctors Jonathan Krisner, Jennifer Haar, Jocelyn Belitsky, and Dr. Kareem Shahama, offers a full range of dental services. Same-day crowns are a convenient solution for those needing immediate care, and one of the many services they offer. Whether you need clear aligners to discreetly straighten teeth, a permanent fix for missing teeth with implants or restorative options, they have you covered. Visit them at 7829 National Pike or phone 724-438-0241 to schedule your appointment. Experience top quality care with a personal touch. Uniontown Dental Associates, where your smile is their priority.
Just as your local State Farm agent combines good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates, you can combine your home and auto. And guess what you'll get? That's right, good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates. In fact, State Farm agent Lauren Yohman is your go-to agent in Uniontown for the service you deserve at the price you want. So try to combine home and auto today. State Farm agent Lauren Yohman will help you mix and match things perfectly. Call 724-592-6308 for your surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
In a world of big corporations and interpersonal experiences, there's something truly special about family-owned businesses. For over 70 years, the Mike Kelly Automotive family has been serving the community with integrity, honesty, and a commitment to putting families first. And we're not stopping anytime soon. Our commitment to excellent sales and service remains stronger than ever. Visit us today and experience the Mike Kelly Automotive difference. Because when you buy from us, you buy from family.
Attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim Witt at Watson Mundorf LLP wish all of our local teams the best of luck this year. Watson Mundorf is a premier regional law firm whose experience and expertise empower it to not only be an advocate for its clients, but also provide them with exceptional service to exceed expectations. With offices in Uniontown and Connellsville, they are local and here to serve you. Call 724-626-8882 for attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim Witt.
Prime Rozak, along with Steve Superick, back here at Gateway High School, where the Gateway Gators have knocked off the Laurel Highlands Mustangs by a score of 59-27 tonight. Our postgame show being brought to you by Davis & Davis, attorneys at law, helping local people with their legal matters since 1976. Steve, is your postgame stats. They're brought to you by First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County.
Thanks, Brian. For the Mustangs, Luke Martin finishes with just 2 points tonight. Smith with 11, Coleman with 1, Nairn 4 free throws for 4 points, and Tyrone Burton with 7 points for the Mustangs. They scored just 5 in the first, 7 in the second, 10 in the third, and just 5 in the fourth. 27 for the ball game. For the Gators, there was an offensive explosion there for them, and Nichols with 6 points, Kiki with 2, Ward with 7, Von Veres with 6, on Lowry with 2, Howard with 4, Bryce McCroman led the way with 28 points, and Grayson with 4. They had 14 in the first, 13 in the second, 14 in the third, and 18 in the fourth for a 59-27 victory.
And we're back with a final word from Gateway High School right after this here on WMBS, the Trib Live High School Sports Network, and Facebook Live.
Did you know that you have a choice for your physical therapy provider? NovaCare Rehabilitation offers same-day appointments, and oftentimes you don't need a prescription from your doctor to see us. We will make sure that you are treated as an individual and will work directly one-on-one with you to help achieve your goals. You have tried the rest. Now try the best. NovaCare, Delaware Avenue in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-0556 to schedule your appointment today.
Looking for the highest quality products at the lowest prices? Shop and save on Walnut Hill in Uniontown has the widest selection of brands and the freshest offerings around. They specialize in your family's grocery needs. Save big and sign up for the Shop and Save Perks card to get money-saving benefits and discounts on gas. Shop and Save. Walnut Hill Road, Uniontown, open 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day. Working hard to offer you the best at Shop and Save because it's the just right thing to do.
Prime Rozak and Steve Superick wrapping things up tonight at Gateway High School. The Gateway Gators knocked off the Laurel Highlands Mustangs 59-27. The loss drops the Mustangs now to 4-3 overall, 0-2 in conference play. Gateway improves to 2-1 overall, 2-0 in the conference with the win. The Mustangs back in action on Friday night. They'll host Greater Latrobe. That game will tip at 7:30. It'll be on the WMBS Facebook page. Our coverage on Friday starts with the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show at 6:15. Uniontown a 7 o'clock tip against Penn Trafford. That game on YouTube and on the radio. And Steve, we'll have the Uniontown Penn Trafford game on Friday night. Shea Fleener and TJ DeStefano will get an opportunity to see the Greater Latrobe Wildcats take on the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. Greater Latrobe beating Uniontown big tonight, 82-43. Recap of that game coming up, but I think an eye-opening night for both Laurel Highlands and Uniontown tonight.
Well, yeah, I mean, it was a pretty surprising score coming out of Uniontown, and this was not as surprising maybe. I mean, we knew Gateway was pretty good, but the Mustangs just had a lot of trouble getting the ball across half court against their little 1-2-2 press, and they had a lot of turnovers, couldn't make some shots, and they got a little stretch there. They got it to within 6 in the middle of that second quarter, and then Gateway just kind of pulled away. The Mustangs, though, they played hard, and they, hey, they just played against a better team tonight, and hopefully they'll learn from it.
I have to thank Carl Childs behind the camera on our Facebook Live video feed. Nick Barczyk back inside our Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law Studios. My broadcast partner, Steve Superick, and Brian Morozek. And have yourselves a pleasant good evening. Again, your final score from Gateway High School tonight. The Gateway Gators 59, the Laurel Highlands Mustangs 27. So, everybody.
Accident.